Hello, class. My name is Dr. Levi Armstrong, and I'm your professor for our counseling assessment class this semester. And I just wanted to introduce myself with this brief video, and really the purpose of this video today is to walk you through a little bit about what this course will entail, and talk a little bit about the assignments and expectations and all the ins and outs before we meet next week. So if you have never taken a class with me before, you'll know that or you should know that I'm really laid back, but really am excited about making this class something beyond just your typical get a grade kind of class. My hope is that you'll be able to take this information and actually apply it to real world situations as a prospective counselor. So just a little bit more about myself. So I am I've been a full-time professor at Amberton for the past almost 10 years, and I've been in private practice for the past 10 years, as well as a clinical and a forensic neuropsychologist. You might be asking yourself, what is a neuropsychologist? Well, I am officially a clinical psychologist trained as an existential psychotherapist with an additional residency in the evaluation and treatment of brain-related disorders, from all the psychiatric side of stuff all the way through the medical. And so I kind of have one foot in psychology and counseling and one foot in medicine. I have an additional degree in clinical psychopharmacology, so that in some states that degree and training and experience allows me to prescribe. In Texas it does not, but I do spend a lot of time teaching and even testifying in court on medications as well. So as it relates to counseling assessment, I'm excited for this course because this is really the one of the foundational courses that you will take as a prospective counselor, and especially as it relates to assessing personality, assessing emotional functioning, and being able to help clients or prospective clients with understanding psychological test results. For this course, I'm going to go ahead and open up our syllabus here, and I'm hoping that you're able to see all this. So for this course, you will see that the best way to contact me is really through Moodle system. You can use this email address here, but it's a little bit more likely that your email gets buried if you use that email address. You are welcome to call this number as well, but I would highly recommend, again, email me through Moodle, just because I typically don't check my voicemail at the school very often. I'll just be honest with you there. For this course, you're going to have 2 textbooks, and from which we, the first one here, The Essentials of Testing and Assessment, that textbook is going to be what you will need primarily, I would say solely, for your weekly quizzes and exam questions, which are all multiple choice, by the way. And then the Enneagram Guide to Waking Up is what you're going to use really more so for your self-reflection and for the assignment that you will your project and paper that you're doing for this course. And just to kind of give you a little bit more information there, which can also be found in Moodle, is I would like for you to kind of combine your results from the Myers-Briggs, and hopefully you've taken that by now, with some Enneagram test results. And you can go online and use any assessment that you want there. There are some that you can pay for. There's others that are free. Nobody's required to do any one that's paid. So if you find a free one that you feel like is reliable enough, the good news is the Enneagram, there are no such thing as taking a test that tells you what type you are. Ultimately, those tests can only help you on your path to choosing which type best fits you. And so if for that assignment, it's going to be a 5-page paper. APA is not required, but I would still just recommend that you organize it visually, and if you use in-text citations to follow APA format, just so it all makes sense. And you can use these headings here as your primary headings if you like, and just to make sure that you're covering all that information there as well. But really and truly, the spirit of this assignment is less about you doing busy work and more about you actually investing some self-reflection time and learning more about who you are as a person and as a prospective counselor. Just some pet peeves real quick on that assignment. I'm not going to read all these to you. You are welcome to make this assignment yours, but also just keep in mind that I'm looking for actual content and not for the pictures and all that kind of stuff. And so as long as you kind of just skim through these pet peeves of mine, I believe that you'll do just fine. I'm not here to fail anybody on that. I'm just here really to assess your effort level, because it's through your effort that you ultimately earn any high marks for any course, for that matter. With all that said, you will have weekly quizzes that, except for week 1 quiz, which I would like for you to try to complete by this Friday, the 15th, if possible. Nothing bad happens if you don't. I just have to try to take roll some way in this class, and so please try to take week 1 quiz as quickly as you can. And otherwise, you'll have weekly quizzes that are all due at the end of the semester. The same thing goes with your midterm and your final exam. Those are multiple choice exams that are also due by the end of the semester. And I believe you get 3 attempts and 3 untimed attempts to take those, and I only count your highest grade. And then your assessment project is also due at the end of the semester. And that's going to be the 16th of August by 12 p.m. noon. So please go ahead and set that time and date in your schedule, because that's a hard cutoff for me, because your grades for the whole semester are due essentially the next day. So that is kind of the basic rundown for this course. Each week we will be meeting, and it's an optional Zoom meeting, and that will be at 6 p.m. And you will use this Moodle, invitation and meeting ID and passcode here to gain access to that class. It's completely okay if you can't make it on any of those days. I will record those Zoom meetings, and I will be uploading those to Moodle the following day. So for anybody who couldn't attend. We will talk more about course content stuff next Monday in our Zoom meeting. And I believe that is all I wanted to cover for today. So thanks for checking in, and hopefully this was a little bit more clarity for you in this video format. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.